The inventory movement journal behaves very similarly to the inventory adjustment journal in that you specify the quantity that you are changing your inventory by, whether that's positive or negative. You will move the inventory up or down. The extra benefit that comes with the inventory movement journal is you can specify what offset account to use. And you can pre-select offset accounts based on different users that are using the inventory journals. You can also specify different reasons why a different offset account would be used based on initial configurations. So if we create a new movement journal, we are going to set here the warehouse here. And you can see by default, I have my offset account set here. And we would be able to create additional offset accounts if there are reasons why we might want to create other movements. For example, perhaps you are stocking a break room with inventory that you also use for sales. So maybe you're producing a food item that you sell to customers, but one of the perks of working at your company is that you get to enjoy that food item in the break room. Rather than creating an internal purchase order or internal sales order where users would have to process all of those records through to get these items consumed for the break room, an inventory movement journal is a great way to stock up those items, specify the offset account as the break room ledger, and then adjust this inventory toward that offset account. That's a great way to keep track of why is this inventory moving in and out of your warehouse. Now, the other thing that's kind of unique about the inventory movement journal is its name, right? So it's called the movement journal, which a lot of people will immediately think that that means moving the inventory from one place to another place. And that's not what this journal is for. This journal is for moving the quantity of your inventory up or down. If you need to move inventory from one location to another location or from one physical set of dimensions to another set of product dimensions, you would want to use an inventory transfer journal, which is not covered in this webinar, because that journal does not impact the amount of inventory that you have in your business. It simply moves it from one place to another. This journal, the movement journal, impacts how much inventory you have. We'll specify our offset account and we'll begin processing the journal. We can also add our journal lines here. So as we've done with the other two journal types, we can specify the item number. It will populate through here. We can specify positive or negative quantities. Let's say for this item, I want to specify that we're going to move this. We're going to get rid of 10 units. We found that. And then we're going to add the other item as well. And we are going to add 20 units back in on this one, and that populates all the way through. In addition to setting the offset account at the header level when we created the journal, if there are multiple lines within a specific journal that you would like to set to different offset accounts for different reasons, those can all be done within one journal. You don't have to create a unique journal per. That offset account that we set at the beginning is what will default in here on this journal the first time. All right, and then we can post this journal. And now this journal has been posted, and if we look at our on hand, we can see that our on hand has once again changed on this inventory.